so much. I would thank the band, but they're not behind me. But I would like to officially thank the Barnes and Wilden Michael Band for their wonderful dinner entertainment. Thank you so much for them. My name is Gabriel Broderick. I will be your illustrious Master of Ceremonies for this evening. Just take my word for it. I promise I'll be entertaining. It is my honor and privilege to be your MC for this evening. This is a historic night, 20 years of people-to-people helping children both here and abroad, which is fantastic. I mean, I was only 4 years old when they started in 1999, fresh out of kindergarten. And I graduated, which is great. P2P over the years has inspired not only me, but countless of the young people in this room for a lot of their work affecting lives, again, both here and back in Ethiopia. And finally, they have roped me into being the MC. So, you know, good work goes a long way. For the volunteers, the supporters, and the distinguished guests, I would like to personally thank you for your commitment and continued dedication over the years. Without you, none of this is possible.
በቅድሚያ ከጊዜ ጊዜ ከዓመት ዓመት ጠብቆ እንደዚህ አምረን ደምቀን እዚህ እንድንገኝ ላደረገን አምላክ ምስጋና ይድረሰው። Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, on behalf of the Board of Directors of People to People Canada, thank you for joining us for this special evening, the 20th anniversary of the founding of People to People. I want to start my remarks by thanking our members, supporters, and volunteers for enabling us to do our part in the global fight against HIV/AIDS and its consequences. Over the years, thanks to your compassion and generosity, People to People has provided critical support to hundreds of orphans and vulnerable children in Ethiopia, and also provided educational services reaching thousands of such children. Here in the Greater Toronto area, People to People has been carrying out a number of grassroots educational activities to raise awareness about HIV/AIDS. It has played an active role in the effort to break the silence about AIDS and combat the stigma and discrimination associated with it. Our accomplishments were made possible thanks to the active support and participation of our youth, faith organizations, community media, community businesses, workplace colleagues, family members, and friends. It will be a challenge to name the hundreds of supporters and volunteers that were an integral part of our success. But allow me to name a few individuals as examples of what sustained us as a volunteer-based organization. Our supporters like Toabich, who for years brought Ethiopian coffee at our annual walkathons and fundraising events and donated the money collected to our cause. It also includes a group of our dedicated sisters and brothers. If I try to name them, it will take time, who for years provided the delicious meals at our annual walkathons, all these nights, and annual dinners year after year. It includes members like Betty Kalama, who did an amazing work setting up the halls and decorating the event venues year after year. Businesses like Rendezvous, Blue Nile, Queen of Sheba, Arif, YPM, Serrano Bakery, and it's a long list, are our long-time supporters and the pillars of our survival. I would like to thank our local media, our own CNN, Brand TV. Brand has been like a chef at our barbecues, and now he's our media person. Ethio Fido, Addis Kenyet, diet photography, and so on, spending countless hours to promote our cause. Thank you very much. Many of our members and volunteers, in addition to spending countless hours, also donate generously to P2P's cause. Thank you very much again. In short, P2P is a living example of what a community could achieve when people join hands to accomplish a mission. I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce and thank very instrumental P2Pians who served as president and paved the way and contributed to our success. Most of them are here. First, the founder of P2P and the first president, Dr. Haragwagitu. Ambaye Kidare, he was the second president, and he's still an active board member. Debabamde, my good brother. Jaliye Mangesha. The Iron Lady, Amala Zoga. Kibista Babatiti, I don't think she is here. And of course, myself. P2P also takes pride in creating the space for the active participation of community youth in all our activities. The enthusiasm of our youth to give back to society and their key contribution to our projects have proven to us a new generation of leaders has emerged in our community. P2P was also able to sustain its support for orphans and vulnerable children, thanks to the crucial support it receives from friends of P2P. Prominent examples here with us tonight include Lynn Kobayashi, she's not here, but Pat is here, Pat Richard, who organized 5 People for Kids gala to benefit our children and raised thousands of dollars. We also have Alan Steed, who is generously supporting 28 children. Steve Glover, who didn't make it tonight, who has made significant donations over many years, including this year, and sponsoring a few children. And I'd like to thank Ethiopian Airlines, helping us year after year. I had a chance to meet the new country manager, Samson Araga. I don't think he's here. If he's here, if David, the sales manager, if he's here too, they were invited. Thank you very much. And there are many others that mentioned here that are not mentioned here, for example, exemplifying the Canadian tradition of extending a helping hand to those less fortunate than ourselves. We are supremely grateful to the leaders of the 2 organizations, Sister Tebebe Mako and Wazaro Hanna Tashoma, for their dedication and exemplary leadership, as well as their strong partnership with P2P. As we celebrate our 20th year of making a difference, we are counting on your continuing support as we expand our activities for the betterment of our communities. P2P officially adopted an expansion of its mandate to include, among others, programs to mobilize community partners and create mental health awareness and education programs. While expanding our mandate, P2P reaffirms its core commitment to continue supporting as many orphans and vulnerable children as our resource can reach. We have also undertaken a review and refresh of our visual presence and communication tools. As an outcome of this exercise, we have come out with a new logo, which you have seen here tonight, which will serve as a representation of the reaffirmation and expansion of our mandate. We have also completed a parallel effort to comprehensively refresh our website. Before ending my remarks, I want to express my special thanks to members of our fundraising committee for the outstanding work they did in organizing this beautiful gala. FRC. We are grateful to all volunteers who participated in the preparation of this amazing event. I also want to thank the Public Relations Committee for all the intensive work they did in producing such a quality video, which we just watched, documenting our 20 years journey. Special thanks goes to Solomon Asrat, who spent countless hours for this beautiful outcome. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Malaku Tamrat, our office manager and project coordinator, for serving as the focal point for all P2P activities. His patience, dedication, and team spirit have allowed P2P to have a smooth relationship with community partners, members, and stakeholders. To our sponsors, supporters, volunteers, and all of you who managed to attend this event despite your demanding holiday schedules, I say thank you for joining us in celebrating our achievements. Thank you all for your unfailing support and act of generosity over the years. Together, we'll continue to make a difference. Finally, on behalf of the Board of Directors of P2P, I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, productive New Year. God bless you all. God bless Canada. God bless Ethiopia. Please pray for peace in Ethiopia. Thank you.
ተስማምተን በፍቅር ለሀገርና ለወገን በማሰብ 20 ዓመት ሙሉ ሰርቫይቫል መቆየታችን በጣም ያኮራኛል። ትልቁ ነገር ግን ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ እናት አባት ያጡ ልጆችን ህይወት መቀየር በ22 ልጅ ጀምረን አሁን 250 ልጅ ለምረዳው ትልቅ ኩራት የሚሰጠኝ ነው።
አመሰግናለሁ። ታዲያ ከዚህ በኋላ እንግዲህ 20ኛውን ዓመት ዛሬ ያከበራችሁ ነው። ከዚህ በኋላ ላለ በቶሮንቶና አካባቢ ላሉ ኢትዮጵያውያኖች ምን አይነት መልእክት አስተላልፋለህ?
ወይ ማስተላለፈው መልእክት ዓለምን መቀየር ከባድ ነው፣ ግን አንዲት ኮርነር የዓለም አንድ ኮርነር ማለትም የአንድ ሰው ህይወት መቀየር ከቻለ ትልቅ ነገር ነው። ሁላችንም የአንድ ሰው የሁለት ሰው ሶስት ሰው ላይ መቀየር ሀገራችን በትልቅ ደረጃ ተሻሻለችና ትልቁ ምኞቴና ትልቁ አፒል ለኮሚኒቲያችን ተባበሩን፣ እርዱን፣ ጆይን አድርጉን። ስለ ሀገር ማሰብ ጥሩ ነው። ይሄው ነው እንግዲህ ያለኝ።
ሌላ ብዙ ሜምበሮች አሏችሁ? በአሁኑ ሰዓት
በመቶ የሚቆጠሩ ሜምበሮች አሉን። 300 400 የሚሆን ኢትዮጵያ በየአመቱ በዓልና ካምፔን ቀርቶ የማያውቅ ደጋፊዎች አሉን። ብዙ ደግሞ የኬንያን ፍሬንዶች አሉን፣ ኮሊጎቻችን፣ አብረናቸው የሚሰራ ሰዎች፣ በተለያየ መንገድ የምናውቃቸው ሶሻል የምናውቃቸው ሰዎች ፒቱፒ የሚደግፉ በጣም ብዙ ሰዎች አሉ። ለዚህም ነው ቆየነው ከዛሬ ድረስ የምንረዳቸውን ቁጥር በጣም ከፍ እያደረግን የመጣነው ለዚህ ነው።
አመሰግናለሁ። እንኳን ለ20ኛው ዓመት በሰላም በፍቅር አደረሰ።
እናንተም ከዴይ ዋን ጀምሮ ላደረጋችሁ ትብብርና እርዳታ በጣም አመሰግናለሁ።
How are you guys doing? I'm excited a little bit. I'm back here for a special announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, our own global star, Canadian artist musician, Abel Tesfaye, the Weekend, has sent P2P congratulations and happy 20th anniversary. I don't think we have it here. There it is. He did not stop there. He has made a donation of a very handsome $100,000. The Orphan Sponsorship Program. On behalf of the many presently helpless orphans and vulnerable children who were referred in the Sister Tababa's video earlier or message, the P2P Board of Directors extends its sincere and heartfelt gratitude to Abel. Our deepest appreciation also goes to Abel's parents, Samrawi Tailu, for the long-lasting, long-standing and boundless support of P2P. Abel and his family's generosity will go a long way to changing the lives of many orphans and vulnerable children. Can I please ask Samra and Wale to stand up and accept our gratitude? Thank you.
ቢኤምኤችቢ ስቱዲዮ ለበርካታ ዓመታት የደንበኞቹ ኩራት ሆኖ የቆየው ቢኤምኤችቢ ስቱዲዮ የአገልግሎት አሰጣጡን አሳድጎ በተሻለ አገልግሎት መጣ ይላል። ቢኤምኤችቢ ስቱዲዮ ቢኤምኤችቢ ስቱዲዮ የተለያዩ ዝግጅቶችን በፎቶና በቪዲዮ ቀርጾ ትዝታ በማድረግ ወደር የማይገኝለት ሆኗል። ለዚህም ደንበኞቻችን እማኞቻችን ናቸው። እርሶ የሰርጎን ቀን ብቻ ይንገሩ፣ እኛ ሰርጎን ለልጅ ልጆ በጥራት እንዲተላለፍ የማድረጉን ስራ ዘመኑ በወለዳቸው የቴክኖሎጂ መሳሪያዎች እንጠበብበታለን። ቢኤምኤችቢ ስቱዲዮ ለሰርግ፣ ለልደት፣ ለስብሰባ፣ ለአኒቨርሰሪ፣ ለማንኛውም ዝግጅት እኛን ያነጋግሩ። ስልክ ቁጥራችን 647 887 1241 ቢኤምኤችቢ ስቱዲዮ ቢኤምኤችቢ።
Thank you again to I'm not going to call him Tefri because he's like my second dad, so thank you again to Uncle Tefri. As Tefri mentioned, our primary partner for delivering the sponsorship program on the ground in Addis Ababa is Heward Integrated Development Organization, also known as HEDU, led by the outstanding director, Sister Tebeba Markle. Sister Tebeba has dedicated her entire life to helping orphans and vulnerable children. Under her leadership, HEDU has provided critically needed care for nurturing to thousands of orphans and vulnerable children. She's also won multiple national and international awards for her dedication and leadership. She did unfortunately have plans to be here with us in person to celebrate our 20-year journey and deliver the keynote address, but she was unable to make the trip due to unforeseen issues. She has still sent us her short keynote address, and I now ask P2P Public Relations Chair, Gian He'll be coming up to deliver Sister Taboba's address.
Thank you, Gabriel, for butchering my name. He made an effort. He made an effort. It's not an easy name to have. And he would be even more scared of me if he knew what it meant. All right, it's really indeed a great honor to be called upon to deliver this message from a distinguished humanitarian, a woman who knows no bounds, and probably the leading advocate and caregiver for orphans and vulnerable children in Ethiopia. A woman who has won many international awards for her humanitarian spirit and her unyielding will to give a better life for as many children as she can reach. Here is her message to all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, I trust this message finds you well and in good spirits. It is unfortunate that I could not join you tonight at the 20th anniversary celebration of our reliable and long-standing partner, People to People Canada. Although I'm not with you physically, I'm with you in spirit as you are celebrating this historic anniversary. And it is an honor for me to convey this short keynote address. Hewitt Integrated Development Organization, or HEDO, was founded in 1999, the same year that P2P was established. P2P and HEDO serve the same cause with a shared vision. Over 20 years ago, at the height of the HIV/AIDS crisis, a vast number of people living with HIV/AIDS in Ethiopia were suffering from lack of the very minimal AIDS care and support services. And they also suffered from extreme stigma and discrimination, which in turn degraded their dignity and humanity. This reality was taken as a cause and an entry point for the inception of both P2P Canada and HIDO. HIDO's partnership with P2P Canada started 15 years ago this month. And with the unreserved and continued support from P2P, HIDO has so far reached thousands of orphans and highly vulnerable children. Because of your support, the children are now healthy, stable, safe, and schooled. When I say they're now healthy, I mean all the children in our sponsorship program and their caregivers know their HIV status. All the HIV positive children and their caregivers are on antiretroviral therapy, and they have suppressed levels of viral load and are healthy. All the children in our program are fully immunized. All the children's exposure, to infections and other diseases has significantly decreased. Their households have access to health care, and they frequently access it. Adolescent girls know where to access sexual and reproductive health services and are accessing them if they're sexually active. When I say they're now stable, I mean the children are able to eat 3 times a day. Their households are able to pay for their educational expenses. They're also able to pay for emergency expenses, including at times of emergency illness. When I say they're safe, I mean the children are free from abuse, neglect, and exploitative child labor. The children and their caregivers have access to social and emotional support from our social workers. When I say they are schooled, I mean all the children are attending school regularly. They are progressing in school, and their academic performance has significantly improved ever since they joined our program. Indeed, many are attending vocational training and even college education today. Many of them have actually graduated from post-secondary institutions and are now employed as professionals. P2P support was not limited to orphan sponsorship only. HIDO started its Early Childhood Development, or ECD program, with the support of P2P. Through the ECD program, HIDO is able to provide holistic early childhood care and educational services to thousands of preschool children and orphans in the Addis Ababa region. Moreover, with the financial support of P2P, HIDO successfully implemented a project called Local Heroes. through which grandmothers taking care of AIDS orphans were enabled to engage in income-generating activities and become economically self-reliant. P2P also funds a Christmas celebration and cultural entertainment event every year at the Hero Center in Addis Ababa that is eagerly anticipated by all the children and their caregivers. This event gives the children so much joy and contributes to their psychosocial development at all times. The commitment and dedication of P2P staff and board members and volunteers is unique and exceptional. They closely follow the status of the children in our program, and many have developed very strong attachments with the kids. Every time they come to Ethiopia, they visit the children at the center, and they conduct discussions with me and my staff to ensure that our joint program is in good shape. The same holds true for many of our orphan sponsors. They keep a close eye on the status of the sponsored children, and they visit them whenever they have a chance to come to Ethiopia. In addition to providing material and financial support, the sponsors also have a strong attachment with the children. They encourage and morally support the kids, and many of them actually really play a parental role. On behalf of the children in the program, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude, heartfelt appreciation, and indebtedness for the support P2P has been providing to making a difference in the lives of thousands of vulnerable children in Ethiopia. Had it not been for your support, these children might have been in poor physical, cognitive, emotional, and psychosocial status. They might have been on the streets, being a menace to society. Some of them might have even died. Your support has enabled them to be in a much better position, lead better and dignified lives, and aspire for a brighter future. It is an honor and a great privilege for my organization to collaborate and work with such a reliable and trustworthy partner. At this juncture, I would like to bring to your attention that currently Addis Ababa has the second highest HIV prevalence rate in the country with a 3.5% prevalence rate. There is clear evidence that there are a considerable number of HIV positive children in the city who have not yet started their antiretroviral treatment. And even among those who are on ART, some of them do not have good ART adherence because of abject poverty. These children need instant support badly. Thus, I humbly request your esteemed organization and your supporters to intensify its support and embrace these children as well. Finally, I would like to wish P2P a happy 20th anniversary. This is a celebration of a job well done in serving the community with great commitment for the past 20 years and immensely impacting the lives of hundreds and maybe thousands of highly vulnerable children. I look forward to a continued and more strengthened partnership. God bless you all. Sincerely, your sister, Tababa Mako.